Good morning. So I want to use the electric chipper shredder to shred HDPE. That's recycle code 2. So last time I used it for chipping branches. So now I need to clean it out real good so I don't get any debris in my HDPE tube. It also has a very good safety mechanism. So you have to loosen this all the way, and it's a long screw. It keeps feeling like it's giving, but it's not. There we go. So there's plenty of debris down in here because I didn't clean out when I shredded the wood. And this, of course, is a Harbor Freight nozzle. It's been outside for 2 years. Doesn't show much the worse for wear. I know from past experience the blades are extremely sharp. If you just lay your finger against them, they'll cut your fingers. Okay, there is some residue that won't come off, but I'm convinced that if I couldn't get it off with this, the HDPE2 going through it isn't going to get it off either. This just has 2 plastic pins attaching this to the base. Okay, so if you do have to turn this, there's the blade, and here's a space you can grab to turn it. Do not get near those blades. Now this has a safety mechanism that it won't kick on unless this is closed. It's right here. Apparently there's a tab that has to be in that. You can see there's a lot of residue in there, but a paper towel wouldn't get that off, so I'm not that worried about it. But if you have to turn it, be sure and use these 2 places that they've given you. So that's as clean as I'm going to get it. So now that I got it rinsed out, somewhat clean, let's give it a shot. This bolt is a little awkward to get back in there. So I've got a couple of pieces that I'll go through. Crate isn't working very well. Okay, what's coming through is dirty, so apparently I didn't clean it out good enough, but I'm just going to keep recycling these 2 jugs through until it cleans it. can see that came out dirty, but it's cleaning out the machine. That's good. I thought I wiped it out, but I must have missed a whole bunch of stuff. It shreds it, and if it gets through about this size, keep feeding it through. It doesn't really get it that much smaller, so I'm thinking this is what I'm going to be left with. I'd hoped for smaller pieces, because the smaller it is, the closer it'll fit together, less airspace is, makes it easier to deal with. Makes it easier to melt it. I think I want to feed this through there one more time. So it gets smaller every time. I'm not going to keep feeding it through there. I might as well do it by hand if I'm going to do that. So the plan would be to go get a whole bunch of milk jugs, feed the milk jugs through into this, fill this up, then feed it through again. Probably do that twice. See how small we can get it. Now these got dirty on the way through, but I think they probably just about cleaned out the inside of that. So I'll go ahead and probably just get rid of these. It's not worth washing these. You'll never get them clean. Okay, this is episode 1. This was seeing if it's possible. I think I can work with these. It's much easier than cutting them up by hand. And these 2 milk jugs cleaned out the shredder better than what I did. So I'm going to get rid of this, clean up all the crates, clean that out again, and try again. Now, when I put the crate in there like that, it's shooting them out with such force it blows out the top. So I've got little pieces all over. So I'm going to have to clean that up too, but I'm going to have to figure out a way to lay something over the top of that to keep that from happening. So I consider this a success, even though I can't use the plastic, because I figured out a method and it cleaned the shredder. So end of episode 1 and episode 2, I'll fine tune it and we'll do it all again. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.